Welcome. Join me again as we head back to Abraham Lake, where we're continuing work on my photography project. Alright, we're off again to Abraham Lake for my second trip this winter. But on this trip, we're going on a bit more of an adventure. We're staying overnight up in Nordegg, Alberta, the closest little hamlet to Abraham Lake. So the drives are getting pretty unpleasant. Not unpleasant, just it's a lot of driving to do in a day. It's about 3.5 there, 3.5 back, plus stops. You know, you're 8 hours in a day of driving for 4 hours of photos with the sunlight. So not too optimal. I figured heading up there Saturday morning, it's 9 in the morning now. And I guess the plan here is to shoot for most of Saturday. Go check into the hostel that I'm staying in overnight. Maybe do a bit more shooting this evening. It's supposed to snow in the evening, so I thought we may be able to get some interesting flash photos of the snow and the ice. Could be interesting, worth a shot anyways. I'll crash overnight, get up relatively early, and shoot all day tomorrow until sunset, and then we drive back. So that's the plan. We'll see where the weekend takes us. You never know, of course. But got some gear, got 8-9 rolls of film. Should be sufficient for a day or two, hopefully. Yeah, a couple hours to go of driving still yet. But I think it makes sense to save you the boring trip and join me back when we are at Abraham Lake. All right, hey there. Boy, oh boy. Back at Abraham Lake, and the wind is not disappointing us. I have to hold this windscreen in place. Just so it doesn't go flying off, because I've lost a few here over the years. So beautiful day though. We got some sun for a little while, so we're just gonna keep rolling up the highway, keep exploring, seeing what we can find. Actually, it seems like it's been pretty warm here lately. It's not quite the same as it was earlier in the year. Concerned about how much water there is around, so maybe something to keep the eye on and try not to go fall in the lake. Oh boy. Anything can happen out here, I guess, so let's keep moving. So I found a spot here. Set this guy up, and this is our image. So what we're trying for anyways. Of course, when I actually take this photo, I'll be using the tripod, but yeah, there's something here, you know. Certainly. Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Is that for real? Woo! All right. Oh, man, that's a good feeling. There is no better feeling than that, I tell you what. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's really nice. I know I'm mostly supposed to be shooting film, but I brought the digital along because, hey, I can double up with lenses and stuff. But on that little screen, oh my goodness, it looks good. It looks really nice. A few more from here and then I gotta get moving, I think. That's the line. Let's close this down a bit too. I'm really happy with that. Really quite happy with that. All right. All right. One down. Several more to go. Also, this Nikon FM camera is a bit untested as well, so that's kind of why I brought the digital camera, just to have some backup in case something goes wrong here. You never know. All right, on to the next location, and I'll remember to put more film in the car before I start shooting, because I've done that before. Wander off without putting any film in the camera, and then next thing you know, you got a roll of nothing. Yeah, today's been really nice. The sun has certainly helped. It's been a bit too windy to fly the drone. I might try to get it up here actually right now and see if I can get some shots. But so far so good. Day one, I think, a bit of a success, which is never a bad thing. Oh, all right. Well, sun's kind of died out here, so I think we'll move on somewhere else. Quite nice though, I think. I don't know. I think I got some good shots again. Not a bad spot, and got to fly the drone a bit. Got it up. Got it up. Hey, hey. God damn. Yeah, got the drone up, and I think some interesting shots. At least the landscape's pretty cool from 100 feet up, and make some interesting leading lines. So certainly something to do more of as the week goes on here, the weekend. Yeah, so we'll keep heading down the road a bit, back to hopefully an area of sunshine. And earlier I saw a bunch of people skating and checking out the ice bubbles, so maybe they're all still there. Let's see. But yeah, good day. I'm really happy with what I got. I think some good photos, some good drone, some good videos. So we'll go back to the hotel, check it out, see what we got, eat some dinner, because didn't bring too much food with me, so it's carrying lots of gear but light on food, so it's all good. But yeah, I mean, the video's coming along, I guess, but more important is that the photos are turning out well. So I just want to get this project wrapped up. I think I'm, collecting enough images that I'm proud of, so that's really the end goal. Yeah. I got this bunk bed, like this room of 5 bunk beds, and thank God I'm the only one here. So it was kind of, I just rented a bed in a room, like anything could happen, so don't need to share it with anybody. That's nice. But yeah, time to brush my teeth, go to bed. My watch is charging, but I think it's about 9:30, 10 o'clock. And yeah, we'll get up at 6:37 and hit the road early. We're staying pretty close to Abraham Lake. It's only about a 20-minute drive, so that's quite nice. Yeah. I think it's the first time I've ever been to Abraham Lake where it wasn't howling with wind. It's very calm today. This is awesome. So far, clouds, mostly cloudy, but we've got in the distance to the west, blue sky moving in. So I think we're in for a good day. It snowed in Nordegg last night, but not really here. So there's no snow in the lake. Yeah, if it stays pretty calm, this could be a really good day. Be able to fly the drone, get some shots, and not have to worry too much about just being cold all day. Yeah, this is good. Obviously I stayed in. I slept in this morning. I didn't wake up at the ass crack of dawn to come out here. Didn't feel like there was going to be too much point, but yeah, this is good. Good start. Glad I'm doing this. Started kind of finding these mountainous forms in the ice, and I'm kind of doing that again, I guess. Kind of found it again, so a little bit of digital for checking compositions and helping to imagine the end product. I find is a bit helpful for me here in these situations. But yeah, I say that a lot, don't I? But yeah, don't really have a lesson plan here. I'm just out here winging it. So I don't know what's going on with the shape of this ice here. I don't know. My gut's telling me to move on and do something else, but I think I'm gonna shoot a few more before moving on down the shore. See what I get here. So yeah, keep shooting these little forms. Got a couple macro lenses, and we'll make our way further that way afterwards. Thanks for tuning in. Well, thanks for hanging, y'all. That was fun. This is a close one. I mean, honestly, we're getting towards end of the midday here. Just had a nice hour nap in the car because I was pretty bagged. And I thought about phoning it in. But I think I'm getting some good stuff here. I'm glad I'm pushing through. There seems to be a ton of photographers in this one location. Either there's a photo seminar going on or a workshop or something, or this is the magic spot and everyone else found it too. But yeah, I don't know, it's been good to keep pushing through, finding some interesting compositions, not focusing on the standard, you know, super wide angle landscape of take everything into your photo, capture everything in the scene. It's not always necessary. So focusing on the details, focusing on the small highlights of light. Yeah, it's been good. I think the work hopefully will speak for itself, but I'm happy with what I got, at least so far. And it's got to count for something, I guess, right? If nothing else, it was just fun getting out in nature and bringing the camera and trying to get some work. It's, you know, even if you don't get anything, it's still, I find, satisfying to be out here and exploring and looking and seeing and noticing things and just doing your best. That's all that matters, I guess, at the end of the day. So here's to more adventures. That may be the end of the video, but we'll see. Keep on keeping on. I'm also eager. There's a place in Nordegg that's got apparently some good pies, so I want to go check those out. Yeah, I'm gonna keep shooting here. What do we got? 3 o'clock. I think probably call it in about an hour. So let's spend the last hour going hard. Going hard in the paint. Hey, welcome back to the office. So like I alluded to in the video, things don't always go as planned out in the field. I've had the Nikon F2 here lock up on me. Works okay in the indoors in the warm, but out in the cold, the mirror kind of locks up improperly. So I have to look at getting that repaired. The Nikon FM I was shooting with, for some reason, just doesn't work at certain exposures. As you can see here on the negatives, perhaps here, so you can get the focus. These first few frames look good, but as we go along, we only kind of get half frames. They're only half exposing on the negative, and some really not at all. So yeah, I've got 4 rolls of almost unusable, pretty much unusable stuff here. So that's kind of why I shot with the digital camera. I'm really glad I brought that along and actually took some photos, because otherwise I would have been absolutely furious with nothing to do. or yeah, with nothing to show for my efforts. So really happy that I had some backups. So I guess the lesson here is, if you acquire a camera, a film camera, it's certainly worth your effort, worth your time and effort to shoot a roll of film, shoot a roll at every exposure, get it developed, and just see if what you're working with, you know, see if there's any problems. Because in my case, it was kind of a donation camera, and it obviously, you know, I thought I had shot with it and I thought it was working, so I had some faith in it, but clearly not the right camera to use. So yeah, test your gear, test your gear. Anyways, thanks for following along. We'll be probably heading back out to Abraham Lake again, just to wrap up some work on this project. I'm starting to compile all my images. I think I'm getting close to having something that is a complete body of work. So I'm really excited to show the results of all the photography I've been doing in a gallery show at some point in 2023. That's my goal. So stick with me. See you next time. Cheers.